I mean, I didn't think I was going to be making videos again, but here we are. As you can see, I'm back. This is on my Duo Group Iron, and because I had zero plans to ever make videos with this again, you can already see a skill cape on the back. So if you were to guess, I mean, how far in the account do you think I am? I mean, you can see prayers down here, you can see money over here, you can see a tier 80 weapon at the very least over here. There's our group questicles, it's just the duo, and that's what we're going to rock with. So, just like my regular iron, untrimmed agility. I mean, that series still exists on my channel, but you know, that's dead and buried. I'm never going back to that. So, first things first, I will direct you to the quests where there's none. I have a quest cape. If I remember correctly, I actually got the quest cape before my first 99, but that might be a lie because I quit this account for over a year, recently came back, and I guess the gains are back. I came back with maybe 5 or 6 or 7 99s to go, but as you can see down here, it's mostly all done. And in actual fact, it's only one to go. 97 magic, and then I'm maxed. In terms of other notable things here, not really any. I guess 128 invention, which that clip will actually come later in this video, but whoops, spoilers. 102 Herbler, I guess. Nearly 35 million div, but that's just because I love my caches. And speaking of, I still have another cache to do today up here. I've only done one. I like doing those, but I'm not going to be as strict as I was with it before. There's 105 prayer, but that's pretty much almost entirely thanks to Vires, which I had to do when I came back. I didn't have 99 strength when I came back. I didn't have 99 range, or dungeoneering, or hunter, or cooking. And I've got those now, or woodcutting actually. Cooking was a pain because cooking on an iron is a pain. I actually don't fully remember how I did it. It was a mixture of lamping, it was a mixture of maybe bonus XP, or maybe I remember I did the cheese wheels for a while. But yeah, and 110 necro. I don't PVM much anyway. Um, yeah, so right now on the account I'm working on magic, which at some point in this video I'm going to max. I want that to kind of be episode 1. Maxing, obviously not true maxing because of the 120s, but I will show the bank. It's not as impressive when I started my first iron because I had like an ice dye and stuff to show, but I don't have that. So if I go in there, I don't even have all the capes. I have some inverted capes that I just decided to get just because, but I'm not that eh. Like I've got Thieving selected as my final one, which I will do probably post max. Actually, definitely post max. And in terms of what else is in here, at least in this first junk tab, you can see probably nothing. I have a couple of wild cards because we were doing dungeoneering. I actually got 99 dungeoneering yesterday. I think 99 range yesterday too, but I don't know what yesterday is in terms of things. Some Barrow stuff. I remember that was from a bingo I did over a year ago with the clan, the same clan that I rejoined, and they're a bunch of good guys. Runes, gems, and urns. The urns are for my daily jot runs, and looking at these now, I'm going to have to do more, but that's a problem for later. Scrolling down, I do my effigies, but I'm not strict with doing stats here or there. Like, I just kind of do whatever. I don't want to get sucked into dailyscape. There's the herb tabs. I've got a bunch of flasks, got a bunch of herbs. What I don't have is apparently extreme defense or extreme necro for overloads. Those seem to be my two limiting factors. I don't even remember what goes into them, so I mean I'll have to look into that soon because I'm actually using overloads for magic right now. I'm using the aggro overloads, which looking at this, I don't have any left, so I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out next, I suppose. Anything else there? No, not really. Clue stuff, but it's not really clue stuff. It's kind of the shared log stuff that I don't know what to do with, like these pages. Figured that out. These are from the woodcutting grind. I had way more elders, but I gave that to my duo to hopefully finish not constitution, construction, which he should soon. And these came from extreme woodcutting pot boosting up to Eternal Magics to finish 99. This is the combat gear. It's tier 90 necro because I mean that's basically free. I have tier 90 range, but I have no good weapon to go alongside that, and it's tier 70 magic with tier 85 gloves, I guess. These two, well, I'm wearing some right here, But these 2 bits are in the group storage, which I'll go into in a minute, because I'm giving my duo the Siphon XP when I can, so he can get closer to max. I have the 4 Zuck capes. That was brutal, and I hated every moment of it, because I kinda suck at PVM. Big fish pile, which I mean, this will never be went through, because I really don't PVM much. Maybe that'll change in the future, but as it stands right now, no, not really. We have a Drygor, which, now I'm looking at this, I thought it was an offhand we had, but I guess not. We got that on like 1 or 2 kill count, and we've never went back because it was just a bunch of dying. Some, I don't know what you call this, drops, I suppose. I've got a black scythe in here, and pink Santa hat. That was from last Christmas, because unfortunately we came back to the game after this Christmas event, so I missed out on black party hat and who knows what else. Leftover sun spear, anything else. I've got a bunch of bones that just came from stuff. I have a champion scroll. I got that super early in the count, like maybe, no, way before Quest Caper 99. It's like way before. Again, Christmas event stuff, some tokens. There's nothing here really noteworthy. 22 whips, but you'll kind of see that throughout the video. I have a bunch of Elidinus pages, because I've done a bunch of gate. And I will quickly go through the boss log in a minute. A bunch of skilling outfits, not all of them, but a bunch of them. It's just kind of here. This was from fletching / the dino fire making thing. And lastly here, an archaeology tab, which I cleaned up because it's a mess. I have brawlers here apparently. We have the Crystal Matic, we have the Grace of the Elves, we have Luck of the Dwarves, and the pickaxe, and I've got and the tier 90 hatchet, but I guess my duo has that. Yeah, so look in here. There's nothing in here. We just store our clues in here. None of us can be bothered. But the plan is I'm gonna max and hopefully have some of those. So we'll actually see if I got to. That's my magic gear actually back, so I will take that. I have other brawlers in here, but I guess he's taking them. I've been getting quite a few from the Abbey Demons. Then I guess we'll do drop logs for bosses. Haven't done. We have the 1 KC from Ambi, but that was just for the thing. I have 9 KC of racks, nothing to show for it. 600 and 155, but yeah, I've had nothing. The duo got one of the books though. Barrows I have a little bit because I did it for bingo. Have quite a few stuff. The only rare one is the Linza shield. Going down here, haven't done raids. Don't need to do raids since that new thieving method's in, which is why that's kind of the plan post maxing. Done a few of those, no drops. If I scroll down, I mean, we have some Zilliana, a bunch of drops for the KC to be fair, but who cares? What's the one I kind of want to show? Yeah, gate. I have 776 KC, and that's how much it took to get the Dowser. So we do have one of those. I was the one to get that. I don't have an attuner, and the duo got an attuner, but neither one of us have the prayer book. Where was that? I was there. Done a few of those. Huracan, obviously I've done what I needed to do. Hermod, you know, have to do it for the plates and whatever. Kriara, 318, got most of it. Don't have the helmet hilt and one of the war priest pieces. That's because I keep smashing this to get components, obviously. What else? Is there anything else here? Krill, right. 1000 normal KC and 650 hard mode. Have the log, except the pet. I'm only really doing hard mode because I want the pet. There's no real reason to do it. Scrolling down. There's, yeah, no, I did a few Telos. I did it up to 102, but I'm terrible, so that took a lot of effort, and I think I had to do that for one of the power armors or something like that. We did a few attempts at Zami, and we just couldn't get it. We tried and tried. Nothing ever worked out, and 100 Vendi with an essence. I guess the last thing I kind of want to show is the pets. I have... How do I turn this off? This one? Yeah. I have no boss pets. But I do have some scaling pets. So, agility, construction, crafting. My favorite one, the div one. Farming, fire making, fishing, hunter, invention, rune crafting, slayer, smithing, invention, HP, summoning, and archaeology and necro. So I'm missing quite a few, but I've also got quite a few, so I can't really complain. Keepsake keys I have because I'm waiting for a very specific piece from Master Clues, which you know, I guess I can't complain about not having because I don't do them. But yeah, that's just a little bit of an update, and if other stuff I've forgotten, I mean, I'll go back into it, but as it stands right now, I need to start working towards maxing again, which I get roughly 400k an hour, and it's roughly, so it's maybe 3.5 to 4 hours, and I should max, assuming I do nothing else. No promises, but I should get it pretty soon, I reckon. So yeah, the clips that will follow this will probably be me in the wilderness smashing Abbey Demons, I suppose. I mean, those gear pieces that I showed, obviously I'm giving those two to my duo. However, I can't give the crystal staff. I thought I could, and also I clicked 3. I know I clicked 3. Yeah, I can't give the augmented crystal staff over. It just doesn't work. I mean, I'll siphon it now, get a level like that. That's level 128. But I'll show you. So if I go in the group bank, can't put that in, but I can put these in. Swap that down there so you can actually see where it's going. And put those in, and then he can use those however he wants. This guild bank is such a mess, but yeah, now he's got those. So I'll get those back at some point, and then I'll return to magic. But in the meantime, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
Just record it from now, so this clip will be a little longer than intended. Yeah, I ended up logging off last night just 'cause too tired. So I don't even have my gear. That's in the guild bank, but we're close. Got a whip. For what I'm gonna do post max, I don't know. I think I'm gonna either maybe do some clue scrolls or do some rituals, 'cause I need to think about what 120 is coming next, and to be honest, it's probably thieving. I think that's the plan, but for that I need those manufactured parts which come from the ectoplasm, necroplasm, which I just don't have. So might have to do that. And there we go. There's max. I guess I will go deal with that then. Yeah, I'll be. Wait, where do I even go to get the cape? Right, I'm gonna figure that out first. This person? Yes, I've marked all the skills. Yes. Yeah, I'll take one. Okay, so we've got this now. Yes, attach them. I know. Alright, I'm gonna have to sit here for a while and customize this because this won't do. And, well, I say that. I don't think I'm gonna take the agility cape off anyway. Yeah, so rituals are either the plan or clue scrolls, and I think it might actually be rituals because I do want that thieving gear, at least to have it as an option, because my duo made the bag, so I don't need to make the bag. And if I don't need to make the bag, I can at least perk it, which also needs manufactured parts. But look, I'm in here. Wow. Doesn't this have an emote? Wait, where's my emotes? Does it? Am I blind? I feel like I'm being blind. Skill cape. There it is. Does this not do anything? Cape. You need a large open space. Whatever. Yeah. So I'm gonna go maybe set up rituals and see kind of how that goes. Well, I guess this was the choice. I'm gonna do rituals then. It took a little minute to try and remember how to do this. I'm at 388%, which doesn't feel amazing, but I have no inks at all. So I've got the 3 multiply glyphs on here, which I know can be more, but I don't know. This is kind of telling. Why can't I click this? What do I do? Oh yeah, you click on the thing. Whoops. Yeah, that kind of shows how much I don't really understand what's going on here. So I'm going to do this until I have some inks, at least a decent pile, because no greater inks is being a bit of a problem. I couldn't make more multiply glyphs, but I don't have any more of this necroplasm. So I'm just going to make a bunch of this and then I'll be back.
I mean, as you can see, I'm doing shifting tombs now. The last clip I showed should have been me perking out the pickpocketing bag. Obviously I didn't get exactly what I wanted to, but it was a nightmare doing the stat lowering and then failing. It was a 25% chance to get what I wanted, which was Oblivious and Prosper on the same gizmo, but that didn't work out. So now, sitting with what we've got there, which is Explosive, Oblivious, Prosper, Oblivious. Obviously does nothing, Explosive does nothing, but, we make do. So now it's shifting to Tombs time for a couple of reasons. One, the duo needs a Soul Talisman, and obviously a Kopesh would be nice, but that's not why we're here. But I also need the fragments for the outfit, and this place is by far the best. You get like between 500, 550 per run. So it'll take a while to do this, but I also don't have to do it all right now. So the plan is do this, get a talisman hopefully for him, and then more importantly get the outfit piece because that's what I need. So I guess I'll check back in if something interesting happens. No promises because I'm pretty sure I got absolutely spooned on the first soul talisman I got on the account. And my last iron now that I think about it. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep trucking on and I'll show you if there's anything when I get back.
Well, I mean, there's the soul talisman. So that's the duo sorted now. And that kind of means that we're just in the Kopesh waiting room and or fragments. And to be honest, I think I'd be more excited about fragments, but there we go. Soul talisman unlocked. Yeah, so I just got the Kopesh. I'll probably have the clip up just before I'm talking about it now. Just when I got it, because obviously I didn't have my mic on or anything, but okay, I guess we have a Kopesh. Wow. My duo. Okay, well, good. This shifting tombs run, hopefully it's not an embarrassment one, and talk about why I'm doing what I'm doing. So obviously with the maxing, the Kopesh, all this stuff, that's great. The reason I'm doing this, because I don't actually think I mentioned it, is for the camouflage fragments, which, see down there, 7,000 left. I think I only need 200 more, so aka this run, and then I should be finished with shifting tombs. Now, being finished with that means I get to finish the master camouflage outfit, and the reason I want that is because the heist actually looked pretty fun. Obviously the duo got the Gloomfire bow, which is cool. And I mean, we still need the staff. We still need probably 2 of the masks. But it just seems like a kind of fun piece of content. Like I've done 120 thieving before, and I did it back in the day when it was elves and it was 100k an hour. So this is going to feel quite a bit different, and I need to do the gobies anyway because I need the corruption stuff, because whilst I know that raids is possible duo, I don't know if it's possible for me slash us. Like we've tried Zami in the past, and I think we gave it 6 or 7 attempts with literally 0 progress being achieved. So it really wasn't our strong suit. Just like AOD is technically possible duo. Like somebody did that in, I think, the 3rd or 4th month of Duo GIMs, and I mean it was impressive, but it's out of my wheelhouse. And until they introduce a pickpocketing method that lets you get a Praesil codex, I don't think that's going to be the case. I also potentially underestimated how long this clip is going to be because I thought I would be done by now. Yeah, I'll be back once I finish this. I only need 200 or so, and then I can make the last 2 pieces of the outfit. So we'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, like I was saying, I want to do it because, you know, thieving's a 120 skill. Now I've maxed, so I need to true max. May as well start there. Because, I mean, herb blower, farming, it's all kind of passive. 107, 102. I know there's other skills that are 110, like mining and stuff, but I want something a little more active, which is why heist kind of seemed to fit the bill. So I'll craft these 2. And it should be... Alright, that should be it. So, wait, let me just destroy these for the sake of looking at this in a better light. So if I type in camo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Motherfucker! Gonna try this again. Also, if you notice, the UI is like totally changed in a few clips ago because of the big update they did. To be honest, I'm indifferent with it. Don't know why I'm going in there. What am I doing? Let's see. Camo. This one, 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 and this one. That should be it, right? Combine, 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 combine. Alright, there we go. Finally got it done. So, master camouflage outfit. I think the exoskeleton is useless now, but I'm unsure. 7% chance to double pickpocket, 7% chance to avoid stun, increase Siren symbol. The increase Siren symbol thing is relevant. Not for right now, but it's relevant. Teleport? Where can I teleport? Interesting. So, this is just the attuned crystal seed then, plus others. Huh. I didn't know that. Right, okay. So that's done. Obviously I can't do heists right now. Well, I can do heists, but I can't do the safes in heists, so it kind of feels pointless. I need to get to 102, which is either going to be dwarf traders or it's going to be safes. I'm unsure, and I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. I don't know what the next clip is going to be, but master camouflage outfit is unlocked. I'm going in to hand. Well, it's a 2-pronged clip, I suppose. So we're gonna go in here and hand in the valuables and stuff like that. And the first part, the important, not, is it? The more important part, I suppose. So there we go. So that's a level, 101 thieving. That's all well and good. I want pilfer points, which is not enough. I was going to go into heist and use, I think it's the Abyssal Lurker, the boost to get +3 levels and go into heist so I could do the safes there, because that's at level 102, that one. Or Gobies, either or. But what I really wanted to do first was unlock the Master Thief's Stethoscope, because I have this one. I remember back in the day people said never bother with the huge loot bag, and to be honest, you don't need to. This takes a while to fill up as is. But that still needs 380 points, and I think that's maybe a little over a full looting bag again. Which I kinda can't be bothered. I kinda really just want to go do heist now, so I might try that and have the normal stethoscope in my bag, and I'll go get the Abyssal Lurker, I might have to make another pickpocketing bag because my duo's wanting to do it a lot too, and plus right now it's not in the group storage. So either A, the next clip will be, hey look, I got the master stethoscope, it's on the tool belt now, or B, it's right, here we go, let's give heist a shot. Or option 3, I made another bag.
Well, I figured I would actually get a clip live for once instead of replay buffer. I've been here the entire time. We're gonna hit 103 thieving, so obviously I can do the safes in the heist now without needing to bring the abyssal lurker. And boom, 103. I've gotten all this so far. I don't know if this is enough. I have no idea. But the plan right now is to actually, whilst I'm still on this aura, which I reset with an aura refresh, so I mean, I kind of want to use it. I don't know if that necessarily means I'm going to do 83 minutes of heist, but we'll see. I'm actually definitely going to bury these first, add the currency, and kind of see where we're at. But yeah, probably going to see some heist clips, at least, you know, the last, as I loot them, and maybe I'll clip them together to be something interesting. I don't know yet. But yeah, 103 thieving, I can speak. 103 thieving, mess it up again. And I'm gonna head to heist, so I'll see you there. Okay, wait, no, I lied. One more clip. So I buried all those, and I actually hit max reputation, as you can see down there. I did not think it was going to be that fast, so essentially, I just need to get these two, so I need 33,000. Why would I want this? I need 30,000 techie, so I don't know however long that's going to take, but I'll come. Why? Oh, it unlocks 4. Yep, so that's the plan. I'll come back here at some point and then do it. Now I'm going to heists.
Well, that's the end of episode 1. I know it was a long one on the 30-minute side, but if we skip the 10 minutes of the intro, then I guess it works out to be a 20-minute video, which is kind of the length I want to aim for. As for consistency, I'm going to just try. I'm going to try and get videos out when I can, and just kind of keep cracking on. I want to address in the first part of the video, I don't know if you noticed, probably, there was the little black bar at the bottom. I've addressed that now. You can see that in this clip. I've resized everything to be correct, and I'm hoping the audio is okay. Obviously, the video will get rendered buffered. I'll probably put it up, and I'll be able to see how the audio kind of compares throughout the video, and can work on it from there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.